right, welcome back to Waste Some Time with Jason Green. I am Jason Green, and it's Monday. It's Monday and it's Wednesday because normally I do a live show on Monday by myself, and then on Wednesday I'm joined by Wednesday 13. But Wednesday 13 and I are both about to get insanely busy and are unavailable Wednesday. So we decided to combine Monday and Wednesday. It's like a whatchamacallit, the chocolate and the peanut butter. What goes better? I think that's the commercial that I'm thinking in my mind. Anyway, we've got so much to talk about. Why sit here and yap when we can get right to it after this? Just wanna waste some time with you. Sometimes it seems too good to be true. Nobody I know can waste time with you. All right, welcome Wednesday 13. How are you, Wednesday?
I'm here. It's Monday. It's weird to be here on Monday, being a Wednesday.
It's Monday and Wednesday. Wednesday, first I want to say I was late because I was watching your brand new music video.
That's right.
And the song is called Rotting Away, and it's off your album, which is available wherever records are sold, Mid-Death Crisis. And I think it's a great choice for a song, and I think you got a really good video. I don't want to ruin it. I think people have to watch it. But what is the name of the actress in the video? Because she's very good.
Her name is Elizabeth. She goes as Eliza Witch, I believe, on the Instagram.
Yeah, I think she's viral.
Yes, and she was in my my first video for Devil Commands, and she was so good we brought her back. I was like, hey, can you play Dead? And she's like, I would love to.
She should win the Best Supporting Actress award. I think she did a very good job. In fact, when I saw the pictures you sent me, I wasn't sure if you got yourself a real doll or.
She looks like a little real doll. It's a little real goth doll.
For fans of Wednesday 13, you're going to love this video. I'm going to say, though, right off the bat, that this one is maybe a little extreme, a little morbid.
How do you label this video? Is it a not safe for work, or is it safe for work?
I'm not sure it's safe for work.
But what if you work at a graveyard?
Then it might be okay. Is Weekend at Bernie's safe for work?
Yeah, it's like a goth Weekend at Bernie's.
Look, I think it's really good. I wouldn't say that if I didn't think it, and I think you guys will like it. Wednesday, before I get to the questions and comments and the super chats, which I thank everyone for, I should point out there's been a lot of new viewers of the channel. You can see that by how many people were watching last week. There's so much different content, and so I want to make sure that people understand. For me, I put out these tour diaries where I'm on the road with Stephen Piercy and his band. But sometimes people go, I don't know what I'm watching. I tuned in to see, the Brady Bunch house, and now I see this house.
And who are these guys? Who are these trans dudes?
I see these trans guys. Nothing. There's anything wrong with that. But yeah, and so I want to make sure people know that I am the tour manager for Stephen Piercy and the Stephen Piercy Warren DeMartini band, as well as the host of this show and all kinds of other things that if you dig deep enough you'll find. And Wednesday 13 was the singer for a band called the Murder Dolls. He's had a solo career for 20 years now, right?
20 plus.
20 plus. Don't
let
his young
over the hill now.
And we got together. Wednesday was a guest on the show, and we had so much fun talking about all this random nonsense that we turned it into a weekly occasion. So for anyone who's watching and going, what the hell is this? That is what the hell it is. Now let's take a look. Scott, lastly, with a super sticker, he didn't want anything. He didn't ask for anything in return. He just wanted to support, sort of like PBS. He's a fan of quality entertainment. And
quality entertainment.
It's appreciated. We're going to get into all kinds of interesting things, but let's first.
The reason I said the trans guy thing is because I was reminded that when I went to see WASP, some guy asked me if I was trans as I was standing there waiting after the show. I was like, what?
Do you think he was like soliciting you? He was interested?
No, he just said, hey, he started talking to me, and in the middle, he goes, hey, are you trans? It's cool. Like, I didn't know what to say.
Yes, I am. I mean, I don't know.
I didn't know what to say. I
Skylar
was
B.
there with Jack. I went, Jack, help.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Did you like my theme song for us on Instagram?
I did. I enjoyed it. That was a deep cut.
Deep cuts. That'd be a good one for you to cover sometime. Skylar B was the first one here. Hello, fellow Waste Some Time family.
Number
That's
one.
right. We're family. You can't get rid of your family unless you see Wednesday's new video, and you can get rid of some members. Wasting time on a Monday. This is Henry or Henri or Henny. I read it all wrong. I don't know. It's Henry. On a Monday? What?
On a Monday?
What you talking about?
It's a busy week here.
Very busy. We're going to get to all that. Let's get through some people and we'll talk about our week. Jay Lee Smith, thank you for being a channel member. The Joyce DeWitt signing was awesome. Now let's waste some time. Wednesday, were you able to watch the Joyce DeWitt signing?
I did watch it. Who would have thought Joyce DeWitt would outlook all the girls on the show?
It's been a big controversy after sharing the photos. You know, I would never go on Facebook and disparage somebody's in their comments, but yeah, I mean, some people were talking about the plastic surgery that the other two women have had. Look, getting old is no fun, and I know women, you know, it might be even more difficult. So, but Joyce looks fantastic. I think she's 76, and
she doesn't look 76.
No, and sitting and talking to her was like talking to Janet Wood. I wanted to ask her for flowers from the flower shop, or ask her to go to a dance class, exercise class. You know, she was really cool, and I got to thank Calvin, who's her rep at these shows, for setting it up. You know, I didn't want people to think you could just go over to her and ask her to do these things. You know, it was arranged, and but she was just so cool, and it was so much fun. She never opened one of those packs of cards. So to think 40 something years later, it was
gum
fun.
was gross. Way worse than my Rambo gum.
Way worse. That gum was like rotting away, as the kids would say.
Yes.
Catchphrase. But yeah, it was crazy. If you haven't seen the video, you can check it out. Lorraine says she enjoyed it. I like doing different kinds of content. I don't want to just do the same thing. I'll be honest with you. You know, I started doing hard rock, heavy metal interviews and things. This other stuff has just eclipsed that as far as views. Now I'm still going to do both, but all right. Lori's saying hello to everyone. This is Aspen. Good afternoon to y'all here. Can't wait to waste some time with Wednesday. Jason,
Aspen,
y'all, by the way,
went on. Aspen is where the guys went on Dumb and Dumber to find Mary Swanson.
It's a good place to ski, I hear.
It is.
Now, Wednesday, Aspen says y'all. That's a term that they use in the South. I was just in Tennessee, and I heard it a lot.
I love it. Y'all come back now. Y'all get out of here now. Y'all don't need to be messing around the old house. You're liable to get hurt or something.
I'm wearing my Bucky shirt to commemorate the rising of the South.
Yes, that's the new Confederate flag.
You must have spent some time in Bucky's in your life.
No, actually, Bucky's is new. It wasn't there when I was in North Carolina that I recall. At least it wasn't on my part of the highway. I have been into one, but I haven't really. We didn't go. Maybe we did go. I'm such an early bird now. I don't wait up late for these truck stops anymore. So it's possible.
I've been in them. I've been in every truck stop. Love's, Come and Go, whatever they're, all of them. But this Bucky's that I went to, which was out between Nashville and Knoxville, this was the super center of all. And you would think Bucky was like Mickey Mouse. They had more Bucky merchandise. They had a guy dressed like Bucky walking around. And
he's the new Mickey Mouse.
He's the new Mickey Mouse. Yeah, Bucky and Bucky the Beaver. And they sell an item called Beaver Nuggets, which is like a sweet thing. I didn't have it. But
I didn't know this.
Instead of like a regular truck stop where you get bad sandwiches, as Chevy Chase said, I'm so hungry I could eat a sandwich from a gas station. They actually make fresh barbecue. They've got sausage and brisket, and they're making it up while you're there. And you know what? It was pretty damn good. So I think I'm going to go back to the South sometime.
There was
Mike
a
and
truck
Tracy.
stop in the South that we stopped at a couple of years before COVID, and I bought a bunch of throwing stars, and they had a bunch of wet. It was huge. I mean, it was the biggest truck stop I've ever been to. Like, it had a truck inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was. I don't know where it was. I don't
You
think it
got to
was a
be big
Bucky,
to have
but
stars.
yeah, I bought a sword. I bought a couple of stars. I bought the Cobra knife. They had it there. So yeah, that was the one I remember. I don't think it was a Bucky's though.
Kim Hansen, not to confuse with Chris Hansen, have a seat right over there. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being a channel member, Mike and Tracy, Angie, all the channel members. I appreciate it. And look, Sean Brown. Sean Brown is really the sponsor of the show. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I get out of bed because Sean Brown will be here, and maybe I can afford some beaver nuggets for the night. But Sean Brown is so generous. He's making up for Monday and Wednesday. And here's Sean Brown with maybe the most ginormous super chat in the history of super chats. Not sure.
Well,
but he says, Sean Brown writes, "Hello, Jason and Wednesday 13. I was reading about a new cinema concept by Alamo Drafthouse in New York City where you can rent a small private movie theater and a chef to screen new blockbusters. Would either of you pay hundreds of dollars for this concept, or is this a bad gimmick?" Well, Wednesday, you want to go first? I know what
I don't know if I understand. You can rent a private movie theater and have a chef, like a popcorn chef.
I think they'll make whatever you like.
Right. Okay. I mean, if I don't know, I'm not really. I don't know if that's.
You don't like to go to the movies, for one.
No, and if it would have to be old movies, and then I would well, I would just stay at home and watch it at my house. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm into that idea. I guess I'd have to see it displayed and. But yeah, I don't know. What about you?
I like having the option. I think it's a cool idea. The movie business is dying, obviously. Ever since the pandemic, movies have been hard to get people to go. A lot of people say what you said. I'll watch it in my house, and I won't have assholes next to me on their cell phones. So the movie business has to do things like the popcorn buckets and all the gimmicks to try to make it, fun again. So I like it. Look, I don't think it's in my budget necessarily to do this kind of thing, but I think if you were having a bunch of friends get together, and let's say you could show the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, maybe show
that's what I'm thinking, like a
classic
my own movie, yeah.
And then you have a chef cooking up, some Texas Chainsaw barbecue.
You do a birthday party, movie marathon sort of deal.
Did you have movie birthday parties as a kid?
I didn't have any birthday parties. I was not many at all. And then finally, the birthday party I got on my 16th birthday, I left my birthday party for like 20 minutes to go up the street, and I got my nose broke by the neighborhood bully. So that's what I get for having a good party.
Gee,
I hate to bring the party down, but that's
that's
the kind of parties I had. So yeah, this movie sounds great compared to that party.
I had a Rocky IV birthday party.
I almost wore my Rocky IV shirt today.
See, that would have been well, that would have been
I
fun.
did wear it on the 4th of July though.
That's a good patriotic day to wear it.
The gloves, that was a big deal back then.
Huge. Yeah, I mean,
a big deal.
I thought for sure that there would be more conflict with Russia.
But Rocky at the very end, he said, "If I could change, then we can change." Something like that.
We'll all change. Yeah.
We can all change.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Sean Brown, thank you so much for that super chat. I hope we answered it. Sean, if you want to rent the theater, I'd be happy to come out and watch some movies with you. I'll bring my popcorn buckets. All right, let's get through some questions, and then we still got a lot to talk about here. So give me a second. Tommy reminds people to subscribe. Yeah. And by the way, Wednesday 13 is about to be on the road, like big time overseas. And I want to encourage you, if you go see Wednesday, get a meet and greet. and say hello. Tell Wednesday you watched the show. It'll get you absolutely nothing except maybe a smile.
I'll go.
But
You guys heard of that over here?
we're trying to see how many people are watching in all different areas of the globe. But you got to go to officialwednesday13.com and see
14 shows. 14 shows in the UK and Europe. 4 big festivals. The Wacken Festival. I'm going to say that like a hillbilly. Wacken, make some noise. Alcatraz Festival, Poland Rock, and the Steelhouse Festival.
Is Yngwie Malmsteen going to be at the Alcatraz Festival?
I want to everybody we're playing Alligator Alcatraz. We're the first band to play that.
Very controversial. Yeah,
it is.
You can't joke about it anymore or take a picture in front of the sign. Apparently, I like alligators. I don't. Really
I like the Alligator movie. It's one of the first movies I remember seeing. I was scared of the toilet for a while.
Saw it in the theater with my father. He always picked inappropriate movies.
Well, that was based off the legend that like I told my lady about that movie. She goes, I heard about that when I was young. I was like, it happened there.
Maybe she'll be ready to have a marathon. The alligator died recently. We covered that on the show.
I know.
This is a very newsworthy.
And they made a game of that. Didn't they make a board, like a board game, an alligator board game?
If they did, I want it.
I think my friend has it, or he has an alligator board game. I don't know if it's that alligator.
I'm a fan of alligators, but you got to go to officialwednesday13.com and see them live. And don't be a chicken. A lot of people are scared because of this very heavy masculine exterior that you have.
Yes.
But there's been people who just watched the show and told me I didn't really know Wednesday's music. And then I went and saw it live and I'm hooked. And by the way, same goes for me. I didn't really know Wednesday's music that well. And now I'm getting ready to pack up and go on the road with him.
I can make you a believer. Just give me a chance. Come on over. I have 20 plus years of music to choose from. If you have one record you think sucks, there's probably one that you like. Maybe.
We got another one for you. Yeah.
Yeah. If you think this one sucks, check this one out.
Wait till you see this
one. That sucked. Listen to this one.
Green-Eyed Girl 8. Thank you for being a channel member as well, and happy Monday to you. It does feel well saying happy Monday when it's Wednesday on a Monday.
It is.
I think Ashley Simpson had a song about Wednesday on a Monday, and then she played on Saturday Night Live and the track skipped. I could be wrong.
Oh, that's right.
Remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
She was
did
singing
that
the
little
days
odd
of the
dance, and then even Family Guy made fun of it.
Yeah, it was a big moment for her.
I'm sure she loves it. I'm sure she's proud of it.
Oh yeah, a lot of people enjoying Joyce DeWitt. Let's see here. Three's Company FMK. Chrissy, Terry, Cindy. For me, we're going with how they looked on the show, obviously not in my picture. And Chrissy, no offense, is rotting away. I would. Oh God. We know that Suzanne Summers is nuts. Was nuts and a bedwetter.
She was a bedwetter?
Yes, most of her life.
I like her even more now.
Yeah, well, that's true. For some, one man's golden shower is another man's treasure. I think I would marry Priscilla Barnes Terry. I would F Chrissy Suzanne Summers, and I'd have to let cousin Cindy go.
I agree with you on that.
I think that was the right.
I think you made the right choice there.
Yes.
You're a gentleman. You're a gentleman, though.
I handled it with class. Thank you, Stephen J., for being a channel member. I appreciate that. There's so many comments. I try to give first preference to channel members. He probably saw your makeup and your long hair was pissed. That's bad. Thank you, Thomas, for being a member.
It's possible.
Oh, okay. Once I get there, Joyce DeWitt looked good. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And it was cool. Joyce DeWitt was cool. I mean, we all get older, but Thomas, I like the raw lostness. I'm going to say looseness. File size of the album from Bandcamp Wednesday. They did a good job on that. I don't like it too lossy. Maybe glossy. I think I'm going to translate. I think Thomas is saying he likes that the record is a matte finish, not glossy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And it comes with a gatefold.
Hmm.
So
Look
you
at
guys,
those gentlemen. And our drummer Mike Dupke will be joining us back for the first time on this tour since he recorded that record. So he's excited to get back out. He's been out the road taking care of his son, and things are better now, and we're back out.
Wednesday I'm not supposed to say anything or announce anything or talk about it, but I've been sort of in talks about doing an event in the memory of Steve Riley from LA
Okay.
Guns and Wasp. We'll see. We're working on it. It's early, but Steve passed, and it's been some time. And I said, I think Mike would be a great drummer to do. So he was in Wasp, obviously, to do some
Yeah.
of those songs. And then I said, who can I find to sing some of these Wasp songs? And then I said, wait a second, Wednesday 13 can sing those songs.
Yeah. Well, man, Blackie's vocals are no joke to sing. Like just that high range that he hits and that consistency of it and how he makes it sound like it's effortlessly.
Mhm.
It's tough. I recorded our version of Animal, and
It's good. I
it
like it.
was. I love our version of it, but it wasn't. I mean, I did it in the studio, but I remember going, "Whew, this is. I don't know. I could do this every night," and I got
Mhm.
no problem with the lyrics.
Well, if I can get Chris Holmes into America,
But I could definitely do some WASP songs. I'd give it a college try.
yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun, and Steve deserves, the respect and some honor. He played on some legendary songs, some legendary bands, and he was always good to me. I went to his meet with his widow, who's such a great person and lives in Nashville, and so we had such a great talk about some future stuff. And she gave me the Wasp drumsticks that I posted on my
Yeah,
social
that's
media.
cool.
Really cool.
That's weird. I was just for some reason I was just thinking about Steve Riley the other day. There was some video came on, and I was thinking about his drumming, and I was thinking about the intro to "Kiss My Love Goodbye." Just that simple little kick drum thing he did was such a cool. I'm such a drum nerd, but I love that little fill.
He had style. He
He did.
wasn't an overplaying kind of guy. He was real old school, but he definitely had style. And
Yeah, absolutely.
so hopefully that we will. Oh, look, Sean Clark, Monday night. Now, Sean, I thought you were on a plane.
I thought you was in a hurry.
Yeah, no, I thought Sean was flying. We're
I thought
doing
he was
Monday
too. I was
night
going to
because
text him today, but I thought you were flying back from the old UK.
yeah, I'll text you the link, Sean, if you feel like chatting. But you're gonna have to play some Wasp songs on the drums. Uh, Sean Brown, you can stream old movies for an extra fee. A theater with four seats is $200. Oh, that's a small theater.
That's not a theater. That's a bathroom.
I don't think I have four people in my life I'd want to spend that much time with anyway, though.
I might. I Can cats count?
Got cats, yes. By the way, a lot of progress in my cat trying to rescue the cat. We've now got the door open and the food right in the doorway. The cat is close, and I think the problem, as you know, Wednesday, is once you get the cat inside, then what do you do?
The cat's out of the bag at that point.
Yeah, I mean, he's very sweet, all black, and
That's
we
good.
yeah, we got to figure it out. We're working. We're
Well, if the
working on it.
cat doesn't work out, I'm happy to report. I know you and Michelle saw the raccoon that hangs out at my house when you guys come pick me up.
Mhm.
Well, the other night or last week, to my surprise, I saw him coming across the yard, and he had four. Wasn't a he, it was a she. Has
Mhm.
four little raccoon babies now, and they just come into my backyard at night and have a party. I got like Ring cameras set up all through my house and my yard now, so I watch all the madness now at night. And so in the mornings we just get up and we just watch video. It's all night. Last night we had a skunk, five raccoons, two different possums, the black cat that's always here, another cat, and then in the morning it's all squirrels and the raccoons. Comes out
It's
in the
like
morning because it knows I feed them now. So it's just
it's like
full on.
National Geographic.
It is. It is. I'm gonna have to make a little show, like the crocodile hunter.
Uh,
Speaking of crocodiles and alligators,
yes, absolutely. Sorry, I'm trying to go through these. And this is Angie. Angie Magnuson.
hello,
Thank you.
Angie. I know Angie.
Yeah,
Angie
thank
gives
you.
me a lot of cool gifts.
Thank you for being a channel member and supporting. Wednesday, what are some songs important to you that you'd like to cover someday?
Uh, I have a cover album idea that I want to do, and it's all glam rock songs, and I'm making a list of songs that I want to do. Uh, and one that's probably odd that people probably wouldn't expect me to do. I want to cover Poison's "Cry Tough." I've had that on my list of songs that I
I
could.
like it. First
Uh,
single.
I want to do like a glam album of cover songs of all these bands that I talk about and still listen to, and and not just do the ones like Poison, but hit some of the ones like Tough, and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm gonna mention it to my label and go, hey, what if I put a glam rock album out, covers album in between the next album to see what they say.
Very cool. You give a lot of attention to some of these bands. The drummer for Tiger Tails was watching the last time you brought them
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
He
So
was
between you and I think we know just about all the bands that we talk about.
we
So
have
it'd
a
be a cool
Rolodex
project.
with
I don't
them.
know. I would like to do something where I get all these, cover these songs, get some of the original members on it to maybe play some stuff. It would be a cool project that I
Maybe
could.
that cruise would finally book you too.
You know what? They've been liking my photos.
Well, that's a
So
good sign.
get me on there, Monsters of Rock cruise.
Yeah, that's a good sign. All right. Sean says he is still traveling. He's on his second layover, Birmingham
What?
to Frankfurt to San Francisco. He's in San Francisco right now, and then off to Orange County. A lot of traveling, but I'm sure it was
What
an
kind
amazing.
of what kind of booking craziness is that?
It's a lot of craziness. I was going to say, hold on. So when are
Oh,
you
you
going to
flew out of
Wednesday?
Birmingham. You didn't get okay. I don't know
Is it
about
possible to
flying.
do the OC Fair again, July 18th, August 17th? I was hoping he would invite us to the OC Fair.
When is this?
It's open from the 18th to the 17th. We got to find a day that we can make all three schedules work. Can you do it?
I'm back on August 11th, so I
We,
can't do it before then.
I think I'm
But
available that week actually too, after the 11th. If that works for Sean, we'll check.
so I'd have
I
to.
wanted to say something about conventions. I'm going to do a video where I talk about the problems with these conventions, and because Sean is here, I wanted to mention that it's these people whose prices they've got out of control. They've lost their mind. These celebrities and these agents are crazy. Sean is one of the few who actually tries to keep his clients in line and charge reputable and fair pricing. If one of Sean's guests doesn't gouge you, and look, sometimes somebody might say, this is what I want, Sean has to do it. But he suggests reasonable pricing based on today's world. We all know that there's eBay and resellers and people are going to buy things and resell it. I get it. But the idea of pricing so much to price them out of the market is crazy. I wanted to have Randy Quaid sign a photo, and I wanted him to write, "Merry Christmas, shitter was full." That's 5 words. That's $50 for the 5 words. Okay. It was $100 to charge to sign the photo. So now you're at $150. And then to write Cousin Eddie, which is just 2 words, is $40. So you're at $190. And then if you add a picture in the combo, $230 when you're done. And here's the thing. It's 5 words is $50. I should have told him for $40, write Cousin Eddie twice. And then you have 1 word to spare. Or I could have said, how about I give you 20, you keep the other 3 words, and I'll keep my $30. There were people there charging even worse prices. You shouldn't go to a guy's table and have to have a fucking algebra test. They have these sheets. $5 for this, $10 for this, $6 for this. I want to go, how much to just kick you in the nuts? You know what I mean? Everyone's crazy. There should be a fee. and everyone should have some kind of combo fee, and take care of your fans as well. Gene Simmons was getting $250 for a flat item and $300 for a non-flat item, and he would not sign any instruments or things. I understand some of this. Gene Simmons is definitely a guy that people are going to resell, but my Funko Pop would be $250 if I flatten it, $300 if I hand it. The logic is ridiculous. And some of these guys, and Sean could talk about it another time, but some of these guys just take a guarantee, a fee. They get a fee to be there, and then whatever they sign in that time is up to somebody else to make the price. So what I'm getting at is Gene Simmons didn't say, I'm charging $300. Someone trying to get their money back did. And look, it's a rich man's game, these conventions. But you could go and meet people. Thomas says $230 for a signing is absolutely obscene. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Now, look, I knew what it was going into it. I was prepared for it. I wanted it. Luckily, Sean Brown it helps me stay alive. But it's getting to the point when, how can you afford it? You know what I mean? At some point, everyone will price themselves out of the market. Now, Gene Simmons was sold out every day at that price. So there was.
Gene Simmons was there. I didn't know you were. I didn't realize he was there.
Yes. Sorry, I was at the Knoxville Fanboy Expo. Stupid name for a convention.
I saw pictures and videos of other people, but I didn't see anything of Gene.
Well, Gene was sequestered. Gene was in a room playing X and Sex all night, real loud. But
what a great! That's probably the best Kiss song ever.
My friend Louis Merlino sang the backups on that song. That one and You Make Me Rock Hard. He sang those both. Yeah. And he sang the background vocals on Poison by Alice Cooper. He sang some great stuff. Talented guy. Hold on. Here's Sean. Word I heard on the street is Gene Simmons had a flat fee and the promoter sets the prices. That's just what I heard. Sean, I heard it too. So I even heard the number, but I won't say it. But I will say this, and again, Sean's the expert. We got to wait till he's here. But I think Gene Simmons would have made more money not charging the flat fee. You know what I mean? I think Gene could have made more. There was guests there who did not take the flat. Joyce DeWitt had a line the entire show. She did very well. People were excited to see her. There was other people there who did well, but then there's people there. The Perfect Strangers reunion. There were people who were very happy about it, but there was also they were quiet most of the time. I liked Perfect Strangers, but did you know that show ran for like 8 seasons? I had no idea.
Yeah, I watched it, but it wasn't my favorite.
It's not my favorite, but I mean, I tell myself I'm going to try to watch it again. But 8 seasons, that's a lot of nonsense. And when I
should have made a Soul Man TV show, but that was just my wish.
Well, we could develop it.
Hey, let's do it. There's our TV show.
Mm-hmm. The first pitch meeting will be fantastic.
Yes. So this guy eats too many suntan pills.
Stop me if you've heard this. But and then you can't meet Bronson Pinchot and not say this is not sexy. It's not sexy. It's all I thought about.
I liked him better in Beverly Hills Cop.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite. Imagine
me trying to explain to Michelle the premise of Perfect Strangers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't. This guy's got this crazy cousin from Meatballs, and he.
It's like he gets Borat. He's like a G version of Borat. That's the best way to explain it. And
when he's excited, he does the dance of joy. And yes, there is a Perfect Strangers TV location video coming soon. I cannot lie; it's on the way.
Who would be the Mount Rushmore of foreign people? So you would have Balky. You'd have
what do you work? What do you work for? ICE? Are you profiling?
Yeah.
All right. So
Balky. You would make Latka from Taxi.
Oh, he invented it. Yeah. Latka.
And just for fun, let's throw in Yakov Smirnoff on there.
He had a show, Yakov Smirnoff.
Yeah.
And we need one more foreigner besides Lou Graham.
Yeah, who would it be? Mr. Belvedere? Was he foreign? He was English, right?
Sean says Mork from Mork. Mork from Mork was an alien, technically.
Yeah. All right.
I don't like to talk politics, but Dean Cain, you know who he is?
Yes.
He's the fat guy. Well, he used to be Superman, but now he's not. But he took offense with the Superman movie because Superman is an alien and he represents immigration. And Dean Cain was offended. And he said that James Gunn's movie is going to hurt the box office sales. Now, Dean Cain is obviously an idiot, did not hurt the sales. Obviously, Superman's an alien. I don't want to tell him that Jesus is too, but, you know, what can you? I don't want to get Dean Cain. I don't want to get on his bad side. I did meet Helen Slater, Supergirl, though.
Ooh,
another shitty
Legend of Billie Jean.
That's the way to go. Yeah,
that's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, do you represent, or did you represent, what's his name from Christine and Back to School? I'm drawing a blank on his name. The main guy.
I think he did. I know the guy.
What's his name? I'm drawing a
Not
blank.
Mark Harmon.
No. Either way, I wanted to meet that guy. That's one of the people I'd like to meet. He's in like all my favorite movies.
Well, Sean speaks your language. Keith Gordon.
Keith Gordon. There you go.
Yeah. You and Sean can go on Password or play charades.
Yes.
Keith Gordon. He speaks charades. I'm going to go see Superman now also because Dean Cain didn't like it. And I think it's funny that people just spout off. Like anyone was looking for Dean Cain's opinion. He was Kevin Sorbo was offering opinions too. Nobody cared about.
Now, is he the brother of Carrie Cain of Pretty Boy Floyd?
I think a different spelling.
Or Cain Roberts? Is he any relation? Because there's some famous Cains.
Or Michael Caine.
Or I'm Michael Caine. I played in Boltman.
Yes.
Cain Roberts, Michael Caine Fest.
Michael Caine Fest?
Let's Caine Fest. Let's book it.
Dean Cain hangs out with Scott Baio. I had a feeling.
No.
Nothing is going to stop Superman. I'm sorry. Nothing. It cannot be. It's not like you could say it was there one day and the next day say it's gone. It's not. Superman is here to stay. I worked with James Gunn. I should have been nicer to James Gunn. I'm here to say it right now. If I knew he was going to be as successful as he was, I would have been a lot nicer. I still have his phone number, but he's loyal. All the people that he worked with, he puts in his movies. He's a loyal guy. He's a fan of hair metal.
That's crazy.
Maybe I'll get him to come to a Piercy show.
I heard that he got. I saw Richard Christie talking about. Did you see that? He got his, or they used his parents' voices to be Clark's parents.
That's how I would have just used you, but
yeah, exactly.
That's my favorite.
Clark, now don't you let anybody know you Superman at school now. I see. There you go. You're welcome,
here it begins. James Gunn is woke as fuck. I mean, I have to think you're being funny. The whole thing is silly.
Didn't Aerosmith write a song about him?
About James Gunn? Oh yeah, James got a gun. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
it's good. I was bad at picking friends that were going to go on to be successful. I also met Jason Blum at the Cannes Film Festival, and I told him he was an asshole. I told him to his face, this guy's an asshole. I was working for
Blumhouse.
He's the Blumhouse. And I made the mistake of listening to my friends. They said, Adam Rifkin is going to be the guy you want to be friends with. So I made friends with Adam Rifkin. And James Gunn is in another universe compared to Adam Rifkin. But I'm bad. I got to get better with the... Now, do you think it's a political thing now when people who will pass on Superman? Like, could this be the new thing?
I didn't know anything about this at all. This is all news to me. I don't know. I'm still finishing up Capricorn 1.
Will,
such a sad story.
a lot of people were happy about you talking about that.
Yeah.
Will you get the popcorn bucket? Yes, I will. It's a dog bowl. There's a dog in this movie, and I'm going to get it, and I'm proudly going to display it. And,
You need that new Fantastic Four popcorn bucket I sent you.
yeah, that's. Could you imagine people going to the movie theater,
I know. I
holding
thought
their
about
eyes
it when you
lighting
said
up?
that. I'm like, what? It's cool though.
James Gunn loves liberal women, aka Crazy Cat. James Gunn was married to Jenna Fisher from The Office. I think that's her name. And
From The Office? Which one? Oh, the one that was in Dewey Cox?
I don't know what she does with Cox, but
Yes.
Pam from The Office.
Yes. Yes.
He told me that they were getting divorced, and he said there was a writer's strike, so she wasn't currently on The Office. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell this story, but he ain't going to call me back. And he's not watching this. 286 other people are. But he told me that when they got divorced, they go by who had more money. At this time, James, he wrote the Scooby-Doo movies. He wrote the Dawn of the Dead movie. He directed a movie called Slither, but he wasn't the guy that you see now. This is pre-Guardians. Anyway, he said that he had a little bit more money than her because The Office wasn't on the air at the time because of the strike. And he said, yeah, I'm probably going to have to give her $1 million, but I got off easy. And all I thought is, we're not the same. You know what I mean? James and I both worked on this movie, Romeo and Juliet. It's James's movie, but I wrote a draft before him. And I was there when he got hired, and we talked. And did I think later that he would be able to just, it's just $1 million. I never would have thought that, and I should have been nicer. I should have been nicer. Sean says, I watched a terrible film on the plane. The trailer looked interesting, but the film was garbage. Locked. Bill Skarsgård locked in a car. Oh my God, that sounds claustrophobic. Yeah, were you going to see that, Locked?
I don't think so.
People thanking Sean for his tips. You can count on Sean.
I wonder what new movies I'll watch on the plane ride over. What am I going to watch? What's on the menu, Sean? Let me know. What should I watch? Pick it out for me, because if I get on the plane, I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah, sure. Well, Sean, what else did you watch? Because Sean's been on planes for quite a bit of time, and he's been overseas for quite a while as well.
Every time I get on those flights, so this 10-hour flight from here to London, almost 11, or it's 11 one way, or but yeah, I end up looking through all the new movies, and then I'll end up watching like Terminator, because I can't decide on anything I want to watch, and I'll watch something old.
Me as well. Most of the time I watch my own entertainment. Nowadays, I just sit there. I don't exactly raw dog it, as the kids say. But I listen to like Howard Stern or some music. I listen to hair metal bands and things that you would like Fifth Angel, Leatherwolf, and then I get bored and I listen to like nothing, the complete opposite of metal. So, all right, let's see. Sean says, I watched Mickey 17 and it was okay. Too long though. I don't even know what that is. You?
Is that the guy that keeps getting killed?
I don't know.
Or am I thinking, I don't know.
Sean is way more up on things.
I don't know anything about new movies. I suck at that.
I do
don't
too.
like, because they're not good. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Let's see here. I mean, people talk about movies. Sometimes I never heard of these movies. Wednesday someone brought up Airplane. They brought up the movie.
Oh yeah,
Airplane. And one of the things I was going to say about Airplane is I told you there's this clip of Hugh Beaumont reenacting scenes from Leave It to Beaver after he had a stroke. It was filmed around 1980. In one scene, the Beaver and Wally and Eddie Haskell come into the kitchen while Mrs. Cleaver is cooking. It's in color, by the way. And she talks jive. And she says, "Oh, excuse me, that was the wrong movie." I mean, you got to watch this clip. I'll send it to you.
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
It was sad to see Hugh Beaumont post-stroke. Jeff Down is up.
One of my favorite things I ever did when we went to the airport, one of our trips to go overseas, because it's the whole band when we all get dropped off on the curb. So there's like, there's 5 of us. We got a couple crew guys. There's 7 of us with guitars and bags, and it's always a long trek, and I try to make it fun and not be stressed out. So I had the airplane theme when they're at the airport. Dun, 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 dun. I had it on a Bluetooth speaker in my backpack as loud as, and it was so loud, and it was just blaring the whole time we were getting all of our stuff out, and we were in the best mood. All of us, none of us were in a shitty mood. We were, because we could, it was like the greatest thing ever. We actually had a soundtrack to our actions, and it was I think
No,
it really did.
Michelle doesn't like when I fly. Now I'm a A-list preferred Premier Platinum on Southwest, so I sit in the 2 seats. I don't have anyone next to us. But back in the day when I was in a row, I had to keep people from sitting next to me. And what I would do is play Tubular Bells in my pocket, and I would, or the Michael Myers theme, and then I would hold my Michael Myers bag, and then I would look really creepy at people. And then Johnny told me, you keep doing that and you're going to get a Hot Topic girl sitting next to you. And I go, that would be fine. It's these enormous people. The people in front of me on my last flight were just coughing, like symphony, back and forth of coughing. I didn't like it.
I love coffins.
Let's answer coffins. Yes. Let's answer this. What's up, time wasters? Hello, Jason. Wednesday 13, Michelle from New York City. Oh, Jefferson, New York City. For everyone, are you a fan of the Hell House film series? You should have included Sean, because I don't know what that is either.
I'm not familiar with it.
Sean, help us. And then he said, sci-fi film where Robert Pattinson is constantly 3D printed in a new body every time he dies. Oh, that's the Mickey movie he was talking about.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. He keeps dying. That's what I thought. Yeah. Didn't they do that in Groundhog Day?
Or Happy Death Day. EJ Leeson, welcome. Hey guys, Wednesday I saw you at the Sherman Theater in Pennsylvania. It was an awesome show. Love the new album, and curious to know your writing process. Wednesday, when you sit down to write songs about banging dead girls, or
yes, I'll show you. I'll show you what it's like. It usually starts with this guy, with usually an acoustic guitar, and I'll just, for example, the Decapitation song. I was literally watching videos of people getting their heads cut off, and I was just playing and I went, Decapitation, and I kept doing Decapitation. And I was laughing about it, and I came in the house and said, hey, check out this Decapitation song I wrote. And I played it for the lady, and she went, that sounds like a Wednesday 13 song. And boom, there it was, just like that. So I usually write stuff on acoustic, but there's no like set format to how I do it. But I usually try to write stuff on acoustic, and that's how I do it.
Nice. Well, there we go. Let's see. A lot of Decapitation fans here tonight. Mistress Macabre 13. This man puts a smile on my face. And,
my new smile. I got a new smile.
That's true. Yeah, all new smile. Look at that. A lot of people enjoyed. A lot of people liked songwriting with Wednesday 13. Maybe we can introduce that as a clip.
I can do that. I did acoustic tours. I've been touring so long that I had to change it up a couple of years. And there was one year where I did nothing but acoustic tours, and I did it all over the world the same way I tour. I did Australia, UK, America. And once I was done a year playing acoustic guitar, I didn't want to touch an acoustic guitar. I was so over acoustic. I wanted to hear loud stuff. So
the answer to Lorraine's question, how do you know you haven't written something that's already been written? It happens all the time.
That's the worst. That is the worst, because I will write songs and go, oh man, I got this new riff and I love it. And I'm like, for 2 days, I'm jamming on it. And then I realize either one, I already wrote it for myself and didn't realize it, or I took it from somebody else and didn't realize it. But I've never did anything on purpose. If anything sounds like something, uh, it wasn't on purpose.
There's only so many chords. I told this story in my interview with Steve Conti. In my band, our guitar player said, I have a song that was influenced by the New York Dolls, and I got a cassette, and he said, can you write some new words to it? And so I did. And we thought it was great, and we said it's a single. And Scotty Griffin, who was the bass player for LA Guns, but sang in my band, he posted it on Metal Sludge. And somebody said, that's already a song by the New York Dolls. And we said, wait a second. And it was such a blatant ripoff that if you Shazammed our song, you would get the New York Dolls. So we had to figure out quick what to do. The record was already done. And he tried to deny it for a while. There was no denying it. It was 100% the same song. And I told Steve Conti I'd send it to him. The producer of the record told us maybe we should just license it. And I said, if it was one of like the Johnny Thunders doll songs, then it might be cool. But to license one of the later ones, I like Steve Conti, but it didn't make sense. And is anyone really going to sue me over, 50 Spotify downloads or whatever they call it? So anyway, yeah, but people do it all the time. He said he was drinking at the time. People forget. Wednesday, I don't know if you do this. I sometimes write. I like to start with a title, and then I write to something that I want it to sound like. Like I go, this song is going to sound like Dr. Love. And then I write something similar to Dr. Love and then change it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I try to write in like the Rotting Away song. I wanted something that sounded like Wasp and Twisted Sister. And I took the beat of like You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. I took the beat of I don't even know which Wasp song. You can name it. There's several that's got that kind of beat to it. And it's also got a Judas Priest kind of. All those 80s, they all had that beat that Rotting Away song has. So
but did they make a video where they had a picnic with a dead girl?
No, they did not. And that's the difference between them and me.
I'm torn about the Naked Gun movie. Alejandro asks, would I get the Naked Gun popcorn bucket? Probably no.
I'm going to watch it. I have to watch it. But I don't know.
What if Sean Brown rents the theater?
Not good. Yeah.
What if Sean Brown rents the theater and we all go together?
Okay.
All right. Sean, if you have a chef, Wednesday is very juicy.
We lucked out whenever that Halloween Kills came out. We were in Iowa, and we all went to go see it like the night it came out, like on a Thursday, and there was no one in the theater but our band.
That's the best.
And it was amazing. It was like Mystery Science Theater the whole time because the movie I was not a fan of it.
No, I get it. Me neither. I forgot to turn on my on-air sign. Son of a bitch. Now, hold on. That's ridiculous. I apologize for how unprofessional that is. Let me start the show over again. Just wanna waste some time with you. Sometimes it seems too good to be true. Nobody I'd rather waste time with than you. Well, all right, welcome back to Waste Some Time with Jason Green. As you can see, we're on air. I was going to read this question. We're talking about the popcorn buckets. I only like the popcorn buckets if it's a franchise that I really liked, or if it's just so ridiculous. Like the Megan one is just so ridiculous that I had to have it. I talked a little bit about that Megan movie. Blumhouse, by the way, Blumhouse failed, and it's because they try to rebrand Megan into a sci-fi movie. It's no horror at all. What are you playing for us?
I was thinking about a song that I wrote the other a while ago, and I was going to play it and see if it's worth me doing. I don't know if I remember how to play it, but the lyrics were, I can't remember but the lyrics, I wrote a song about, it was, do me a favor and use me like toilet paper was the song I wrote. I had a whole thing for it, but I can't remember what it is right now.
Do you put on your writing hat and then if you're late,
So I was trying to remember. I had this in my head as toilet paper. Yeah, it's tricky. It's like do me a favor and use me like toilet paper. And then it could get sexual. Or if you actually want to, you could,
Mm.
it's about toilet paper. It's about both. But I'm, making it, you think it's about toilet paper, but it's actually sexual.
Sean
What do you
Clark.
guys think?
I went and saw Megan 2.0 while we were in Birmingham. I thought it was fun, but yes, they should have stuck to the form instead of making an action comedy. 100%. Sean, I went with Lawton and we saw it, and I enjoyed the movie. I agree, it's a fun movie, but they mislead you to think you're seeing another Megan movie. There is nothing horror about it. It should have been similar to what people liked, what they could sell at Hot Topic, and put it out in October. Instead, they open against Mission Impossible and now Superman, and everything's just crushed it. And it's a whole different genre. And Blumhouse said, Jason Blumhouse, who I told was a dummy a long time ago, I was right apparently, he said we never should have tried to do a genre flip. What a ballsy move to totally change the character. It would be like saying, I'm going to take Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and I'm going to make him, I'm going to make him the father in Little House on the Prairie. I mean, it just didn't make sense. But it is fun. It's still worth seeing, but you don't have to rush off to the theater to see it. Jeff Down is up. Thank you.
Now I'm imagining Leatherface as Michael Landon. That's a great. He kind of fit. Like he would be like,
yes,
by the barn working. The family half.
He's good with his hands.
School. Yeah.
So the rest of the show never happened because the on-air assignment. That's right. This is all fresh comedy now. Sean Clark, and there wasn't enough Megan in it. That is the other thing. You expect to see Megan, and spoiler alert, she's barely in it. They save Megan. It's still entertaining, but I don't think. Same thing with Happy Death Day too. That is correct. Same kind of concept. They try to do it. Another Blumhouse movie. So maybe I was right about him. Yeah, like Chucky versus Megan, something like that. They would have been way better off. You went to see Megan, the first one at least, or watched it on TV because it was supposed to be stupid. You were supposed to be entertained and laugh.
Exactly what it looked like in the trailer.
Yeah, and not this one. This one's the Terminator. But I'm glad I have this thing, regardless of what the movie is. I mean, look how ridiculous this is. It's here because it's ridiculous. You pull the back of her head open, and then you enter your popcorn, and then if you don't like the horror genre and you prefer the Terminator, you just take her face off. I mean,
or you could put that in your not the driver's, the passenger seat, and ride in the HOV lane.
Yes, or the HIV lane. I mean,
or they have one of those too.
Yeah, but no, you're right. You could. There's a lot of purposes for it. So I had to have it, and then look, the Jaws one is probably the best one ever. I mean, it's so ridiculous, and it looks like it looks like Jaws.
That's cool.
And I had to have it. And then these Karate Kid ones. I'm a Karate Kid fan. That you can karate chop hours of endless fun. I've been karate chopping it all day.
I would. I don't even like that movie, but I'd karate chop it.
It's fun. They make good toys. At this Fanboy Expo, I got to look around the merch a little bit, and I wish I would have spent more time. I've learned one thing about conventions: you can't do it in one day. Not one of these giant ones. This wasn't the Hollywood show. This was. By the way, when I go to these big expos, I'm so grateful for the Hollywood show, where you have a nice little small place with older actors, a little bit more obscure. Kind of makes it fun because when you go to these expos, it's crazy. But they had like the original Karate Kid toys. There was toys everywhere, all kinds of vintage bullshit. I bought some wax packs. I showed these on my Instagram, but for those who don't follow me, I got a pack of Kojak cards, which I believe is now my oldest pack of cards. And the gum is all crumbled into one corner. This is from 1975. And then I got, and I'm getting into the boxes now, the sealed boxes, as I showed the Joyce DeWitt one, but this is Saturday Night Fever. These are both New York movies and TV shows. And then venturing out to the West Coast, Knight Rider. I think you have some Knight Rider cards, don't you?
I don't have any Knight Rider cards.
I thought you did. Well,
I don't
anyway,
think I don't believe I do.
William Daniels, the voice of Kit, is going to be 100 any day now, and he is at the next Hollywood show if he makes it.
Yeah, he was on that Boy Meets World. He's a teacher, right?
Yeah, he's Mr. Feeney. There's Jaws 2. Most of these things I had.
Keith Gordon was in Jaws too.
That's right. That's right. Most of these things I had as a kid, and I opened them as kids. I used to go to the store and pay my 20 cents at the Optimo cigar shop, and I just loved opening these packs of cards. And then you could send in these, and you can get yourself a ring pop. The most exciting new lollipop idea for kids since the invention of candy. Did you like a ring pop every now and then?
I still like a ring pop every now and then.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Very cool.
That's got to be an old one, too. It says you can enter to win playing cards. Enter valid where prohibited, not valid where prohibited. Regulator attacks. Offer expires 12/31/76.
Shit.
So,
I was like 4 months old.
Yes, and then I had these Good Times and Alien, and which was a gift. But
what Alien did you get? Did you get Alien? What is that?
The first one, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll trade you a pack of Rambo for that Alien.
We might have to. We'll have to do a card swap. I don't think we need to open some cards. Maybe when we go to the fair with Sean, we could also open.
All right, we'll do some card trading.
Do some card trading. Okay, hold on. I would love to rent a theater in New York City for a few people from the Waste Some Time with Jason Green. Well, Sean, we're going to work. We're going to work on it. We're all going to show up and watch a movie. I had an inappropriate doll to undress around here, but I forgot where I put it. Forgot where it went. Anyway, yeah. So I've been so into these things. Did either of you watch the Ozzy concert? We talked about it a little on the last. We both watched it, and we both really liked it. A few people were mad at Wednesday for saying he didn't like Tom Morello.
Were they mad at me? I thought we made up by the end.
No,
I didn't say. I just said I thought that I wasn't expecting Tom Morello to be like the musical coordinator, but obviously he did a good job, and everyone likes him. So,
50-year-old ring pop talk. Wednesday is 48. Just for the record, it's 48-year-old ring talk.
I'll be 40. I'll be 49 as soon as I get home.
I got a little heat from because I was happy Jelly Roll wasn't there. Somebody said this is not the first time you mentioned Jelly Roll, and they were very angry. Look, here's the thing. It's not even Jelly Roll personally. They had him on one of those Ozzy tributes, and he wasn't very good. My point with the Ozzy tribute is let's have some people who are actually from the genre. Let's not mix it up. And I think that this event did it.
I saw a bunch of bands have been posting why they weren't there, like Soundgarden comments why they weren't there. Motley Crue comments why they weren't there. I'm going to comment why I wasn't there. I wasn't there because I wasn't asked to be there. Ooh.
Yeah. Ozzy really liked Nay first time he met her. Who doesn't like Nay? Sean's better half. And we'll see her at the fair. Listen, I thought it was a great event. I mean, nothing's perfect. It's impossible. But, Mark Weiss came on with us and talked about it. And he talked about how fast it was moving, which is great. Because
there's a lot of bands that they still never said who the band was that got kicked off. Sean, who was it?
Yeah, Sean, spill it.
Spill the beans.
Yeah, Sean.
Let's make Blabbermouth tomorrow. Come on, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. It'd be good for your channel.
Yeah.
By the way, Sean's going to have a great video after all this. I mean, he's going to need a rest first. But after that, you're going to have some great video content of all these cool locations. And, Sean says he knows who it was. All right. Well, the good news is maybe he'll tell us. I don't think he's going to say it here, though. I'm going with everyone who said Motley.
Sean.
I'm still going with Motley Crue, but maybe that's too easy.
I don't know. I mean, Nikki Sixx commented and said it wasn't.
That usually means guilty, but
I don't know.
a lot of people think it was.
Sean, is it Danzig or Dave Mustaine? Bark once if you're in Milwaukee.
Hold on. Oops. Hold on. He said it was not Crew. All right. So Sean's the first person with any credible information, and I want to point out that Sean already edited the video, and he hopes to have it up on Wednesday. So all you got to do is go to Sean Clark's channel. Look for Sean Clark on YouTube. Malfunction. You see him on this show also, and good stuff. Sean kind of, you know what I like about Sean? He says it like it is. You know what I mean? Sean's a straight shooter. Not a lot of people in this world, this industry, are full of shit. You know what I mean? Sean's a straight shooter. All right. I'm having trouble keeping up with the numbers have been crazy Wednesday. Over 300 people watching now.
That's amazing.
Yes, Sean's location video.
300 people should go watch my videos in preparation for the new video that is coming this Monday. This Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Monday.
Monday
becomes Wednesday.
They're asking Sean for a clue. I don't know if I don't think he's that straight a shooter.
Well, David Drainman is more on more on the offensive with Tom Morello than I could ever be. I have nothing to do with him, but Dave Drainman is mad at him now, and they are exchanging words on the internets.
Dave Drainman is mad at Tom Morello?
Yes.
Oh well,
since the concert, but yeah, that's a whole.
I'm going to take a very bold stand and say I'm Team Tom Morello, and that's something I never thought I'd say in my life ever.
It's it's a whole other situation, but
yeah, Iron Maiden is a name that comes up a lot. Sharon says it was sound barrier.
I hope it could be Iron Maiden. It could have been Bruce Dickinson. Bruce. Oh fuck Bruce Dickinson. He threw an egg at Olsen. I don't like him.
Sean Clark controversially will be having an appearance with Bruce Dickinson very soon. So
Olsen. No, Olsen, don't. No.
Let's see. I'm trying to get through all this. Look, Sean's in San Francisco. He's still a straight shooter, but he's been in airports. he's been in airports. Shooter. Yeah, he's been in airports all day and all night. He's probably tired of dealing with all this.
If he sees any shower ring curtain salesman, get me a pair. I'll pay you back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. All right. This is your guys' show, so whatever you want right now, we're going to open it up to potpourri. You name it, we'll talk about it. And then somebody said it was Kiss. I don't believe that.
You're looking for someone, but it's not Kiss.
Mm-hmm. I talked to Bruce Kulick at length about the Eric Singer situation. And, because Kiss is going to reunite minus Eric Singer, but Bruce Kulick will be there. And I forgot all the people I saw at the Fanboy Expo, but yeah, Bruce Kulick was there. He was kept very far away from Gene Simmons, but he was there. And maybe a restraining order, I don't know.
So who will they get? Will they get Brian Tichy to be the drummer since he's rocking with Gene Simmons?
I think that there's only one person in charge of Kiss. And I think it's Paul Stanley. So I don't think Gene Simmons' drummer will get that call. I think a choice that we've heard is maybe Brent Fitz. That's not from any inside information. That's just
I think Brent and I think Brian both play those songs excellent. I wasn't a Brian Tichy fan until I saw him play the Gene Simmons Kiss songs, and he acts like you could tell when he's playing it. He knows it from a kid.
Does he make himself too involved? I like my drummer to stay in the back, especially when you're not the
He's
original
not up there doing the hand solos, I don't think. He looks like
Okay,
he's just
good.
playing the songs.
I can't take that.
Yeah, that was my first introduction to him when I was on that metal show, and I didn't even know who he was.
Most people still don't.
But he's played with a lot of. He's a legit dude. He plays good. He's actually he's a really good guitar player too, which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't want. I
Either.
don't like drummers.
I don't know it. I don't know why I'm talking.
I don't like
about
drummers who play guitar and sing. Just play the drums. Do one or the other. You know what I mean? Next, he'll have a podcast. EJ Leeson. Sean, congrats to the Thunder. I guess we're doing a weather forecast now. Obviously, that's a sports team. Question for all. Did you guys see the Japanese film House? I did not. It's awesome but weird. Laughing. I saw House with William Catt. I mean,
I did. I just found a T-shirt of that in my closet, cleaning it out the other day. A House shirt.
Sean's been up for 22 hours straight. He's bragging about the straight thing because he's in San Francisco. But he said he's starting to get a little bit loopy. Well, Sean, if you're loopy, just tell us who it is.
22 hours. That's only like 2 more hours in a day.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get down to, science.
What was with Phil Anselmo's voice sounded rough? Like, I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch that part. I'm not a Pantera fan. When Pantera opened,
because he doesn't wear shoes, he can't sing as good. I don't think.
That might be it. When I saw Pantera open for Skid Row, that's right, open. I stood in the hallway until Pantera was done. It's not for me.
Think about that guy. I was thinking about that just when I watched. I get this thought sometimes going, who like changed like a look, like when Phil Anselmo, when he shaved his head, how many people adopted that look and still have that look to this day? He's a fashion dude that didn't realize it.
I would agree.
Same thing as Nikki Sixx. There's a Nikki Sixx in every town. He's
suggesting Charlie from Anthrax. I'm sure Charlie could do it, but I don't think
he's a huge Kiss fan. That would be cool, actually.
Yeah.
I think that dude's a great drummer, by the way. He was always one of my favorite drummers.
What about Anton Fig? Maybe they could get Anton Fig. He played
He's good. I mean, he fits. He's got a history with him, but I don't know who. If they're looking for like performance-wise, they could get. There's a list of guys. Blas could do it.
Blas would be great. He's toured with Kiss. He's a friend of Kiss. Sean Brown, Jason, your Sanford and Son care package, I promise you, shipped today from here in South Jersey. The items will arrive in a large. Sean, I can't thank you enough. Wednesday, I'm getting a large box of Sanford and Son care. I mean, there's nothing I've wanted more. Every day is like Christmas in Watts. I
know.
So thank you, Sean. Hold on. Where did Sean go? Anton Fig would be the best choice as far as legacy. Well, he'd be the only other Kiss person I think you could get.
I mean, Steven Adler would be everybody's choice.
Let's see. Or Sean Clark could do it. Look, you never know. At the 100th hour, they could make a deal with Eric. You know what I mean? I think they're trying to teach
Eric. We talked it over. You're in Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, get up here.
Yeah, it's obviously Paul's decision. Put it like that.
It's my decision, and you're back. That's what he was
Sean's working on his Kiss character. He's going to be Turtle Boy.
Eric, it's Paul. You're back. Get in here.
There is a rumor on the street that Ace Frehley declined the event. I'm going to leave it at that, but that is the rumor on the street. Declined.
He said, "Hey, Frehley, don't be silly. There's a Kiss cruise at shore. You don't want to steal."
The billing of this has been so confusing, and so we all got sent how to promote it. But I mean, the website, I feel so bad for everyone in the social media departments, but it's Kiss Cruise with 2 K. So Kiss is a K, Cruise is a K, and then Vegas.
They better not.
go for the third K.
No.
They were going to call it Killer Kiss Cruise, and then they realized they better not.
You
Because
can't do
Killers,
that.
because
Can't
Killers,
do that. You can't feed a baby chili.
because wasn't there a Killers Kiss album?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Eric Singer
it's like a
did,
bootleg or something, right? The Killers thing, is it like a B-side or something?
yeah, and some bonus stuff. Eric Singer did play in Paul's solo band. Eric Singer also played in Soul Station, Paul's tribute to the South.
Eric, remember when you played in Soul Station? That was a good time. You're back.
A lot of people have thought, what about Peter Criss coming out to promote his solo CD? Maybe, maybe to do a signing, maybe, but I don't think Peter Criss is going to play with Kiss.
I don't
Can't
think
play
so.
a full night.
Imagine if Paul called up Peter Criss. Hey, Catman, what you doing? Want to play drums? Get in here. Something like that.
Anyway, Sean's got to get on his flight. Sean, safe travels. We'll see you again soon. Text Wednesday night who the band is. We won't tell anyone. And and we'll look out for Sean's videos. And Sean will be back on the show very soon. Yes, Eric was in Black Sabbath for 15 minutes. Ron Keel was in Black Sabbath for 30 seconds. So take that. We're all wishing.
How about Keel's Kiss Cruise?
Yes, that would be good.
That way he can go, it's my last name, y'all. Ain't no racism here.
Oh my God! It's 307 people watching.
308. Speaking of the devil, 308.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I watched a video of today? I got recommended a video of Brittany Fox playing live on some TV show, and I thought that they were lip syncing.
Uh-oh.
And they weren't. They're that good.
Well, but this is the original Brittany Fox.
Yeah, I did not know that Dean Davidson could do those Michael Monroe splits with a Les Paul. I was blown away. I did not know he had the splits move. Dean Davidson was little young Paul Stanley there.
Wednesday, you're the expert on all things Slipknot. Why didn't Slipknot perform at the Black Sabbath farewell?
The drummer did. He came out and played drums with Mastodon. He came out and did like some percussion stuff. And
well, the other guy was there too. He got married. He got engaged.
The DJ guy was there, and why the other guys are there, I have no idea. But that's all I know.
Yeah,
I did not shoot JR.
I met the cast of Dallas at this thing too. Steve Canale and Charlize, what the hell is it? Charlene Tilton and Linda Gray and the great Patrick Duffy of Step by Step fame.
I like Patrick Duffy. He's my favorite.
Cool. Yeah,
got a good head of hair on him back in the day.
He still did. It was gray, but he had it.
I imagine he still got it.
Who else did I see at this convention? The kids from Detroit Rock City. I know Edward Furlong.
I like that movie. I think that movie's cool.
Yeah, I don't remember the other guy's name, but
I remember Edward Norton and that other guy.
Edward Furlong.
Edward Furlong's in it, and the other guy was in that movie. Cabin Fever, maybe.
You stumped me.
I'm trying to think who else is in that movie. There's like 4 dudes. Either way, it's good.
This is the one. I think Michelle hasn't signed the Detroit Rock City item now, and I think this guy, James DeBello, I think that's the guy. And who else did?
See the guy that was like, "Give us your Kiss tickets, or we'll kick your ass."
I don't know.
I think he's
Adam Rifkin. Adam Rifkin, the one who I told you I picked the wrong person's career, he directed that movie. And Gene Simmons said if that movie is a bomb, it's Adam Rifkin's fault. But if it's a success, it was all Kiss. And he let Adam Rifkin have the credit. Yeah, you know, as much as there was people there, I think it's a lot of the usual convention people that I've seen before, like William Shatner was there. I mean, one day you're not going to have William Shatner to kick around anymore.
Speaking of, do I know how to play Long Way to Love? I was telling somebody I knew how to play that the other day. I still know how to play it. The Gallop. There you go. Long Way to
Nice, look
Love.
at
I
that.
did it. I did it.
I feel like
I'm the
somebody should
greatest
tip.
guitar player in the world.
I feel like someone should tip for that alone. Well, we're just about done. It's been an hour. I was going to show that Detroit Rock City autograph if I had it handy. Yes, Adam Rifkin did a great job. Shannon Tweed seduced Edward Furlong's character. Oh, well, look at that right there.
Look at that.
You know what's funny is I have some Detroit Rock City stuff here signed by Ron Jeremy. I didn't think it'd be appropriate to bring. But for those who don't know, there he is right there, right next to Peter Criss. Ron Jeremy and Peter Criss have a lot in common.
Mm-hmm.
Angie, thank you for the super sticker. That was for Wednesday playing.
Woo, thank you.
Way to Love. I know that. I'm going to send him his share. And bats. See, everybody.
See, I know that. That's just somebody play guitar. Like, I know how to play Long Way to Love. That's.
I'm trying to
get me out of jail one day. Like, hey, all right, you can go to jail or play me the riff to Long Way to Love. I got this.
Chris is very upset. He called Brittany Fox spelled wrong. The Dollar Store Cinderella. Well,
they were good at it though.
Well, and one of them was in Cinderella.
Yep. Yeah, I was watching videos of Cinderella, and Brittany Fox came up, and I never saw them on that TV show before, and then there was another live concert of them opening up for somebody, and they were good. I mean, Dean Davison does a split kick, David Lee Roth off of the drum riser, and then does a split into the first vocals of Rock Revolution. I was like, what in the fuck? What in the fuck, Dizzy Dean? You just blew my mind.
Well, all right, we're getting ready to wrap up because we've had such a incredible show. I hope I got to everyone's questions and comments. If you're not a channel member, that's the way to get my attention because it stands out. I try to get to everybody. Anyway, I'll show you how that works. Here's Brian Kirk. Brian, thank you for being a channel member. I went down a Cinderella wormhole while working the other day. What a great band. Yes. I see Johnny D, the drummer, quite often. He plays with Doro Pesh. And he
excellent drummer. Still an excellent drummer.
Yeah, and he plays with Taiketo as well. But a great drummer, nice guy, too, as well. He's been on
I met him drunk a couple times and was like, you're an awesome drummer. Brittany Fox, yeah.
We've all seen the Pat's Chili Dog commercial. Somebody messaged me and said they wanted to send me Pat's Chili Dog T-shirts. But I think
send them on.
Yeah,
I'll wear a Pat's Chili Dog shirt.
If you were the one who said you had it, send it over. There was a catch though. Maybe it was like white and only came in small or something. There was a catch.
I heard that the cook is never tired there.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
I'm
gonna do a Pat's Chili Dog video in the near future. I found it. It's like a money place now, a check cashing place. But I found the location. Sometimes I make these location videos and I go, nobody is going to watch this. I stayed up all night working on the Hero at Large video to maybe 10 people will watch. The bottom line and the point is watch all the videos, whether you like them or not. And that goes for Wednesday 13's 3 singles. He has 3 videos you can watch right now. The names of those songs just rattled off the top of my head. 3 of them. When the devil commands. That's number 1.
And then Misery, which is the leading them all in the views, and No Apologies with Mr. Tame Me Down of Faster Pussycat.
And featuring me on background vocals, which is why that one, and Michelle, sorry. That one
And the
has
rest
the
of
least.
Faster Pussycat, most of the bands on it.
Yeah,
So,
Sam Bam
and
and Danny Nordahl of the Throbs.
of the Throbs fame,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you think
And we,
that's why that one has the least views?
I don't know, but I just think the 3 videos in a row, people just get bored on those third. You keep putting stuff out, so I took a break.
Wednesday, I'm gonna do an experiment just for you.
I'm
Okay.
curious to see if what my video will do on views, the new one. If anyone will care about it, or if it's, let's see what happens.
All right,
But I'm
hold
going
on.
to be touring that next week when the video's out Monday. My first show's Thursday. I think it'll do well.
All right, Wednesday. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
the video, no apology. It has. Where the fuck is the view count? Hold on. It's got 113,000 views.
Well, that's a
113.
good number, but it
That is a
should be 213, is
that
what
is a
I
good
think.
number. So what we're gonna do right now? They call this a raid or a crash. I'm gonna share the link, and everyone's gonna go watch it. Now remember, you can't watch it for 5 seconds. Let
Watch it
it
for
play.
30. Watch it for 30
At
seconds or
least
more.
30. Let it
30 and I'll
play.
get the view.
And my part isn't until the last 10, so maybe stick around, and Michelle and Faster Pussycat. Okay, anyway, I'm sharing the link right now. Let's get some views for Wednesday. Here we go. There's the link.
Thank you. View it
Click
up,
on it.
people. Use your eyes and your ears.
And if you're watching this in the replay, all you got to do is go to YouTube, type in Wednesday 13, no apologies. All apologies is Nirvana. So
From the new album, which is out now.
all right, so get on it, everyone. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. Clicky click. Let's all go to the lobby. Yes. So
I'm
that's
excited
a
to watch
little.
the new video again. I've only watched it like twice, so I'm excited to. I think it's going to be good.
Yes, I am one of the only people who have seen
You
the
have
new video. Yeah.
3 people have seen it. 3 or maybe 4. Maybe 4 people.
Well, I'm honored to
Yes.
be. Yeah, tot it up. Very well said, Sam.
Tot it up.
Tot up the view count.
Give me some of your tots. That was a good movie. Is that considered a new movie? I like Napoleon Dynamite.
I think to some it's new. We were on a cruise with Pedro, and Michelle's like most smart, intelligent women. She doesn't like movies that have like a lot of noise or silliness in it. And so I was doing my Napoleon impression, talking about the Ligers and God, yeah. And so
God.
every time we saw Pedro on the boat, I had to do it. Not to him, I do it behind his back. But then we went to some island, Curacao or some shit, and we saw him and we went up and talked to him. And as soon as he walked away, I went right back to it.
Yeah.
All right. How's the view count doing? Are you guys doing your job? Wednesday needs you.
Yes.
He gives
Go
you this
watch it. Watch the other videos. Just keep watching. I have so many videos.
He's
that
given
no one has watched.
He's given you this entertainment for free.
And this new video that's on Monday is paid right out of the. It wasn't paid for by the label. I did it on my own, which is common. I think if you want to keep pushing your product, you got to keep doing it. So this is the new video on the way. But
all of you guys, we can do this. Nowadays you got to just overthrow. You got to do it yourself. Can't depend on anybody else. And we're gonna get some video.
No, this video, the new one was fun to film though. It's cool to see the I pulled it off.
Lorraine is watching it on 2 screens. Skylar just watched it. George is off to watch it now.
I did this with my fans on the first video, and they were all watching it, and I noticed it jumped up quite a bit when people started doing that.
Yes. And then when you get done, you can watch the Joyce DeWitt video. Thank you, Metal Scientist, for watching it. Go ahead. Tot that one up too. Have a whole tot fest.
Give me some of your tots. Tot it up.
A lot of people looking forward to Rotting Away, the video, that is. And all right, listen, officialwednesday13.com. I don't know Wednesday if we're going to have a show before you leave.
No, I leave on Tuesday
Well,
at like 3 p.m. my time is when we fly out. So
well, maybe we can pre-record something. I know that people like that better than us not being on at all.
now
So
on Wednesday, we arrive on Wednesday in the UK, and I think we'll be parked up. I may be able to do the show from the UK. I don't know if I probably won't have Wi-Fi, and that would be really expensive. And but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll talk over the week and figure it out.
yeah, I'm on my way to Paso Robles, California, not too far, and then from a mid-state California fair. And then from there, I'm on my way to Clearfield, Pennsylvania for a show. It's Vixen, Ace Frehley, and Stephen Pearcy. It should be fun. I'll see Ace and I'll ask him what he thinks of the big Kiss event, and that should be interesting. Jeff Down is up. Thank you so much for Super Chat. When will the next live show be? Have a great night. I don't know. I'm going to try my best to do live shows from the road when I can, go to my hotel. Wednesday, I'm learning I should spend more time in my hotel room. I go out, and that's when you get sick.
Yeah.
You can't always go on adventures. Just stay in your room.
I stayed in when I had hotels. I stayed in there and watched what's happening and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to do. All right. People enjoying Wednesday's merch.
Yeah.
And everyone's checking out the link. And I hope RJ's wife bought a Wednesday hoodie with the new album on the back. Well-made hoodie. Thank you. Look at that.
Awesome. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff on the store. Stuff being added weekly, and pretty much anything you can think of, we have it there. Even the middle finger umbrellas.
Mm-hmm. Get them while you can. All right. I think we've said it all. We'll be back. You just wait and see. We'll be back. All right, Wednesday. Thank you so much.
See you guys.
Nice to see you. We'll see you again. I got other videos, maybe not live, but there's a new tour diary. There's a Hero at Large. There's a lot of shit on the way. Thank you for watching. Off the air.